Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. I wanted to briefly discuss why it is important for us to get up out our feelings, why it is important for us as women to control our emotions. Reason number one, when you're in control of your emotions, you can think logically. Why is it important to think logically? Because we have to be able to make smart choices. Listen, when your adrenaline's rushing, when you're angry, when you're upset, when you're sad, a lot of the time there is so much going on in your brain, the chemistry in your brain, that you can't even function properly. That's normal for anybody. So it is very important to be able to think logically in every situation possible, okay? So that you can make smart decisions, whether that's at work, whether that's in a relationship, whether that is in whatever scenario. We need to be able to think logically so we can make smart decisions, so we can make level-headed decisions, so that we can trust the decisions that we make, okay? Reason number two, so you can control yourself. If you can control your emotions, if you can control the levels of anger, the levels of happiness, the levels of sadness, the levels of rage, if you can control those things, you can control yourself. How many times have we seen people in a grocery store or somewhere going off, throwing up a middle finger in traffic or something like that? Nobody should be able to get you to a point where you're out of character, where you're stepping outside yourself, where you're doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Nobody should have that kind of control. If you have control over your feelings and your emotions, other people will not have control over you and over your feelings and emotions. You can't go to work and because your boss made a microaggressive comment to you and you just fly off the handle and get fired. Now you can't pay your bills. Now everything is past due and your credit bad. It's a downward spiral. You can't be in an argument with your friend and they say something and you fly off the handle and maybe say something that you've really been feeling inside, but you haven't said anything out of respect. You get angry and you fly off the handle and say something that you're going to regret the next day. You can control yourself. You can control, what you say and do to people so that you can prevent hurting yourself and hurting others. Because doing things on a whim, doing things reacting out of emotion can have very, very terrible adverse effects. And the bottom line is you can't go around hitting people. You can't go around cursing people out just because somebody pissed you off or you had a bad day. You don't know what somebody went through. They don't know what you went through. So it's very important to be able to control yourself, to be able to control what you say to people, to be able to control what you do to people. It is not smart for somebody to say something, even if it's something derogatory. Like, you need to be able to control your limbs. You can't haul off and hit somebody. You can't haul off and call somebody out of their name, just off a whim. You can, but is it smart? No. Reason number three, you can control your situation. We can't control what anybody else do. We can, however, control ourselves. When you can control your emotions, when you can control yourself, you can control your situation. You can get out of an unhealthy relationship. You can get into a healthy relationship. You can get over a toxic relationship, a toxic ex, a toxic family member, a toxic friend. You will be able to have the know-how and the ability to let things go that need to be let go, to hold on and grasp with every fiber of your being things that you need to hold on that will provide you with a better life. You'll recognize a good man. You'll recognize a good friend. You'll recognize people that have good interests for you. And you'll be able to hold on to those people. When you can control your emotions, you can control and dictate where your relationship goes. No, you can't control what other people say. You can't control what other people do to you, but you can control how you react to them. And that, to some degree, will determine their outcome. A lot of people like to troll. A lot of people like to just get reactions out of people. So if you're able to sit still, take a breather, take a yoga breath, deep breathe from your stomach up, inhale, and exhale even longer. Take it all in, let it all out, and think. A lot of times, if you can do that, you'll be like, that really isn't worth what I was about to do or what I was about to say. Even something as shallow as being able to manipulate people into what you want. When you are controlling your emotions, you can pick emotions. You can pick and dictate what you want to do, when you want to do it, and be strategic about it. You can get that ring you want. You can get that bag you want. You can get a bill paid, anything, whatever you want. When you can control your situation, when you can control your emotions, you can to some degree control the outcome, thereby controlling how people react to you. Reason number 4, it will keep you from making stupid decisions, just general day-to-day stupid decisions. You can be confident in your decision making, whether that's today, tomorrow, a year ago, a year from now. You can be comfortable. And it's very important to be able to be comfortable with your ability to make decisions, with your ability to make rational decisions, to make smart decisions, to make decisions that will lead you to prosperity, to a better life, to better relationships, whatever it is. So you will be able to rest at night knowing that the decisions that you made were the smartest decisions to make. And that's very important in life. That's very important as being an adult. And it's a skill that really we should train and teach to our children so that they can make better decisions as early as possible. Last but certainly not least, the 5th reason it's important for us to be in control of our emotions is so we can be happier, so we can live happy, stress-free lives. We live in a stressful time. Everything is going. We got phones, we got social media. We're exposed to things all over the world. We live in booming countries, first world country. We are exposed to so much. There are so many people are dying left and right. It's tragedies left and right. There are so many reasons to be sad. But we are absolutely and belligerently in control of our own happiness. When you can control your emotions, you can control how happy you are versus how sad you are. And it's as simple as that. When you can do that, you can control how stress-free your life is. Stress causes us weight gain. Trust me, I know. Stress causes physical ailments. Stress causes mental ailments. Stress causes emotional ailments. And these things are things that really is in our control. When you get with your divine self, when you understand who you are in your soul, who you are to your core, you will be able to control your emotions, control your feelings, get out those feelings so that you can be happy. So that if somebody says something disrespectful to you or somebody say something rude to you, that doesn't change your whole day. It doesn't alter your DNA. It doesn't change your mood. Yes, we have every right to be emotional. There's emotions for a reason, for us to live them, for us to know that we're human, we're here, we're ourselves. You are you, I am me. But there's a time and place for everything. There's a time to express your emotions, and there's a time to hold it in, be poised, wait until the appropriate time to express yourself, to let out that anger, to let out that frustration, to let out that sadness, to cry. But the key to having emotions is to be in control of them, to know when it's appropriate to express them. And with that, that is all I have tonight. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you got something from this. You know, me in particular, I've never been the most emotional person. I've always been, you know, pretty in control of my emotions. But the older I get, the easier it is for me to be in control of my emotions, because I understand the importance of being able to move and shake in the world to get what I want for selfish reasons. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.